So my job role is about promoting physical activity for staff predominantly. And physical activity is really important through every stage of your life, and it's really important when you're going through the perimenopause and menopause. So from that we decided to create an exercise program for that population to try and promote physical activity, to give a supportive and kind of motivating environment for them to come and get all the benefits from physical activity. Yes, so the MenoStrength class is part of our UWE Bristol Sport MOVE programme. The MOVE programme has over 100 activities in a week, and it's for everybody, so it's free for students, but it's also for staff. It's only £7.99 a month, so it's really reasonably priced. As part of the programme, there are more specific activities such as the MenoStrength class. There's also lots of other different activities such as hula hooping, pole dancing, Pilates. There's a whole variety of different activities for everybody. We also have a desk-sized resource, so activities or movement that you can do if you're spending a lot of time working at your computer. And we also have some on-demand classes, so they are video classes that are available for you to look at and see at any time that fits in with your timetable and your free time. We also have some citywide classes, so for people that maybe don't come into the office and work from home. When you go through the perimenopause and menopause, you can have reduction in hormones such as estrogen. This can affect your bone density, which can put you at risk of things like osteoporosis. It can also reduce your muscle mass, which can affect your metabolism. So it can have a really positive effect if you exercise at maintaining the bone density, but also trying to maintain or build the muscle mass to help improve your metabolism, which will help manage kind of your weight or stop any excess weight gain. It can be also really good for sleep. So exercise can be really good at the right time of day or what works for you. So earlier on in the day, things that are a bit more high intensity. Later on in the evening, perhaps things that are a bit more relaxing like meditation or yoga might be a good kind of setup for bedtime. It's also really good socially. Exercise or physical activity is brilliant to meet other people, certainly other people that may be going through similar things to you or similar experiences to you as well. And exercise or physical activity can be really empowering. It can make you feel really good, and that can help you cope with some of the challenges sometimes that you experience in life.
So I make sure that I include loads of different options when I teach new exercises so that everyone can stick with whichever level feels best for them. I like to start off teaching the easiest version of the exercise and then progressively add in harder and harder options for those that want them, but make it really clear that they can stay with whichever level feels best for them that day. Also, when I introduce a new exercise, I often start off teaching it without any weights at all, just so we can practice the movement patterns and get really comfortable with those, and then you can add in weights if you want to later on, just to make it a little bit harder.
In semicircles, so just
we start each session with a warm-up just to prime the muscles for the workout ahead and to practice different movement patterns that we'll be using in the workout. I do include a little bit of cardio in the sessions, but to be honest, it's mostly a strength training class. So as we all know, often bone density can decrease as we age, so we're just trying to build that, slow that rate of decline basically. And also practicing things like coordination, a little bit of balance, and your proprioception, so your awareness of your body moving in space, just to help prevent any injuries and keep everyone as mobile and functional as possible. So I've had loads of positive outcomes from the classes. In the first place, seeing the women who come every week, I've seen loads of improvement in their exercise technique with some of the fundamental functional movement patterns like a squat, a lunge and a deadlift. Women who have been coming since the very start of the class, they've been practicing those techniques again and again every week, and they've honed them so they're really good at them now, and they can lift such heavier weights than they did when they started the class. So that's really cool to see. In addition to this, we've also got the mental health benefits. So a lot of them have mentioned the clarity that they get from the exercise, and also just how good they feel after the class as well. A few of them have said how sometimes, because it's on a Monday, maybe before the class they're sort of feeling, oh, I don't really want to go, I'm not really feeling it today, I've not got the energy for it, but then they really try and make themselves go, and afterwards they can feel so good for it, and it can just really, really set you up for the week. And I've heard that from quite a lot of them quite a few times, so that's a lovely thing to hear.